Good evening. Welcome on. Ron Burgundy here. See, he's talking to you. All right, I never wait till someone gets on. Someone just came on. Say hi. Hey, Ashley Coates. All right, so I'm going to give you parents some tips if you work from home, like I do. It's crazy when you're so used to having your whole day to rock out your business, and now you have two kids that are either sitting in there, hey guys, welcome on, or else you have two kids sitting around gaming all day, so you got to come up with some new ideas, right? Holy cow. I am so excited you're on, Jennifer. It has been a while. Yay! You guys can oh, hi Ron. Ron Burgundy's here for you guys. He's gonna be peeking out. So, here's some tips, because I have two teen boys in a small area, if you know what I mean. And really, they'd be totally fine playing vids all day, all night, right? I'm not fine with that. But at the same time, I got to get work done, and I'm very task oriented. And so I want to have, well, when I'm going for huge goals, I really have to work on personal, like, connection time. Hey guys, it's great seeing all you guys on here. So if you're like a controller personality or very task oriented, goal crushing kind of personality, then here's some tips for you, because you want your kids to enjoy you when you reach that goal, right? You want people that actually want to travel with you when you reach those goals, when you can financially, lucratively make it happen. Thank you for the compliments. I just worked out and came out of the hot tub, so I'm looking amazing. It's none of my business what you think of my hair. All right, so here's some ideas, guys. Go to the library and have them pick out a series, because you can check out 99 books at a time. If you don't, you can turn in, or you can pick the first book of the series, that's fine. But you have a conversation with your kids. You're going to pick out a series and you'll finish it by the end of summer or whenever you want, and there's a $50 bill waiting for you. Don't be too jealous. It's a community hot tub, so I'm a little grossed out by getting in water with complete strangers, but whatever. Luckily, I have germ stuff that helps me. The second idea is to have them set a timer on their phones. This is all about communication and enrolling them in the process. Not just dictating every single thing where you end up feeling like this jerk mom all the time. So have them set a timer. You agree with it and be like, okay, you want to do 2 hours and then we'll head somewhere else. And that's my next idea. So when the timer goes off, they go to reading, they go outside, they do something else. And then they can set the timer for that too. Usually when Ty goes outside, he ends up being out there for 4 hours. So it's awesome. But it's his idea. So these are Love and Logic ideas, guys. If you haven't read Love and Logic, get it. Because you do not want your kids growing up to adults having these consequences that really hurt their lives, and it affects their families that they're having in their marriages. So you definitely want to love and logic the crap out of your kids before you pass them off to another person. That's just my 2 cents. Believe me, I wish my people that I've dated and married had love and logic themselves or whatever. The other thing is, so yeah, break every 2 hours and increment your day. So if you're a working mom at home, you have to be way more flexible. I know you just got your schedule down and now school's out, right? So now break it up in like 2 hour increments for yourself. Okay, I'm going to rock out business for 2 hours. I'm going to rock out cleaning for 2 hours. Well, my boys do all my cleaning, so I'm not OCD though. I don't need it to look a certain way. I need my house or my space to be clean and orderly, but not OCD. So that's why I'm able to give up chores to my boys. And they're learning that's what it takes to pay for your spot in this household. And this is what I expect of you so you can live here with me. It's cool. I'm still peeling a little bit so I can see this like one piece of skin like sticking up as I look down at my paper. That's hot. But oh, I see it. Who wants? Okay, yeah, that's attractive. And then go through your calendar. It's really only 12 weeks, right? About. So it's important to like plan it out. If you actually look at your calendar and start blocking out some really cool stuff, like about every week and a half, like do something fun. It doesn't have to be insanely expensive, but it could be something like, hey, we're going to do a picnic and we're do the incline. And so we need to work out for the next 3 weeks so that we can actually do the incline instead of die on the side of the mountain. And that will feel great. It'll be a huge accomplishment. And then you can do like, hey, we're going to go to a concert at the end of the year. I already bought the tickets. Or we're going to go do this road trip. We're going to drive up to, I've been pondering any kind of camping stuff, but you got to map that out so that mentally I have to get behind it for a couple weeks for me to be excited about finding all of our camping gear and figuring out all the details of camping. But once I have it in a specific place, then it's easy, right? Huge suggestion, buy a case of water and put it in the back of your car. Because when you're out, that is kind of, and like maybe a snack thing that won't get gross if it gets hot. Because a lot of times we're out and then we're like, oh, we should go get some food. But it's like we should have just ate lunch before we left and then had snacks in the car and then come back for dinner kind of thing instead of get stuck out spending $50 at whatever restaurant or whatever. Hey guys, so in the last one of my 5 tips of how to make it through the summer with kids at home is to have fun. I know that sounds really simple, right? Except you're really miserable because your flesh is on fire and you cannot believe you have to take care of these kids all day now. And you think to yourself, thank God I'm not a teacher, because I would be horrible at that job. Having fun means being in a space where you're creating memories. For me, I've raised the boys on solid humor. And so just today I was talking to Tyler. I'm like, you got to start doing some videos with me and like start showcasing your humor and stuff. And he's like, yeah, I should do a video on, don't those weird guys like message you like, hey, beautiful. He's like, I should do a video on what you should not say to my mom. And we just laughed about it for probably 15 minutes, just coming up with things that he would say to that guy. Like, hey, maybe you should start out with a different line. Like, what kind of games do you like to play? Video games, that is. So I hope this brought some light to your life. I loved how much response I got to the dumbest, by far, the dumbest post I have ever, I don't know if it's the dumbest one I've ever posted, but I can't tell you how many comments I got on just asking if the toilet paper roll should be A or B. And it honestly, it tells you a lot about a person. So, I hope you have an amazing evening, and you'll be hearing a lot from me I'm still going strong towards huge goals, and it's exciting, and I get to get my boys out of this apartment, and I have a why bigger than Texas. Okay, and Texas does things big. So, love you guys, and thanks always for watching. Appreciate you guys. If you want to tag any moms that are struggling, these tips should help them. So, I'd love to talk to any of you if you have questions or want to hear some other ideas, because I love We Big in Texas. It's true. I love sharing ideas on how to create fun in your family. And we'll see what we can do. Have a blessed night.